Hello everyone, and welcome to my second part of my read aloud of Agents of S.U.I.T. Wild Ghost Chase. Now, since this is part 2, I'd like you to watch part 1 before this video. Anyways, let's begin. Or continue where we left off, I should say. Chapter 9. This looks like the place. The signs say help us, exorcist wanted inquire within, for sale cheap, for sale make offer, and for sale crossed out and replaced with just take it! More ghost hunters, wonderful! I'm thrilled so many people have arrived to solve the ghastly mystery of Misery Manor. More? You don't mean a woman in a floating contact lens, do you? We were tracking her. We know she isn't here yet. He means me. Cilantro, how did you get here? You stole our balloon. Not only has Monocle gone rogue, but so has Cilantro. Zeb went rogue first. He stole my UFO. And didn't you two steal a submarine houseboat? Requisitioned a submarine houseboat. How did you beat us here in a hot air balloon? I knew that once you ran out of the more famous mysteries, you'd eventually show up at the C-list haunted house attraction. Hey, no offense. I'm on the C team myself. Cilantro, even if you don't believe that the ghost of G.I. Tract has possessed Monocle. What? She has been zipping around the world instead of fixing the suit mainframe. If that's true, something strange might be going on. My vest is working! Kind of. Agents, are you there? Yes, General Inspector. Communications are partially back on. I have very important. Before the power went, I was able to analyze the skeleton you bought me. It belonged to G.I. Tract. Does this mean Zeb has been telling the truth? Now why would a haunted house have a replica of a UFO inside Monocle? Why are you wearing a General Inspector's outfit? Halloween? It's not Halloween, but we are in a haunted house. And I have a lot of questions about it. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Could you tell me when the disturbances began? As far back as I can remember. Does the house have any secret passages? Monocle, what are you doing? Suit needs you. Or old photographs that change when you look away from them. Gotcha! Oof. Unhand me. If there's a ghost in there, you better get out now. I sure hope that sheep hasn't gone all woolly in the head, or we're going to be very embarrassed. Cilantro, don't you see? This is all the work of a double agent deceiving you. Let me go. Let me go so I can complete my mission. Help us pin her down, Cilantro. She might be acting strange, but she sure does look and sound like Monocle to me. I just need a minute to think. No ghost is coming out. We're going to have to do an exorcism. I don't know how to exorcise a ghost. Do you? If I did, I wouldn't have to resort to inviting in folks like you who make such a ruckus. Cilantro, where are you? Help us! Ah, free from those bumbling badgers. Oof, some kind of invisible barrier? Ouch! Youch! Watch out! Wham! I never did like exercise. Now do you believe me? We believe you. What'd you do? I wanted the house to get less haunted, not more. Whoa, what a weird dream. Monocle, are you okay? Cilantro, you were there. And so were you, Zeb. And you too, G.I. Tract. That wasn't a dream, was it? This party's deader than I am. No need to get the door. I'll leave through the wall. Oof, slam. When did everything get so solid? No, it's me. I've gone from ethereal to really real. Quick, bag the Betty again while he's talking to himself. Heh, the solo monologue, a villain's greatest weakness. Why, I remember when Bongo stopped blabbering and helped me. Right, roll him up like a panini. Not a panini. You mean a hero sandwich, as we heroes are. No, you're thinking of a burrito. I would have also accepted chicken salad wrap. Let me go. I am the General Inspector. Then why did you betray Suit? What could solving all these mysteries do for you? It's restoring my purpose. It's making me stronger than ever. I don't even need to borrow a body anymore. Ooh, busting out that rug makes me feel good. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Then you can hang out in this haunted mansion. If only this happened after next week's apprehending villains once you've actually found them class. I don't remember that in my training. Obviously. So the ghost was real. And he's gotten strong enough to handle objects in the real world. My UFO! He stole it! A hitchhiker ghost was bad enough, but a hijacker ghost? He's burst our egos and our beautiful balloon. Now that Tract has your UFO, he's some kind of space ghost, and he'll fly it coast to coast, which is actually a reference to an old cartoon. all while we are stranded here, and none of you have figured out why this house is haunted. Chapter 10. Thanks for coming after me, Cilantro. Thanks, Zeb. I had no idea you weren't yourself. I hate to say I told you so, but actually, no. It feels great. I told you so. Why didn't you listen to me? Sorry, Zeb. I was fooled by that fiendish phantom. We have to put an end to that evil apparition. Hold on. Tract isn't evil. He's just trying to... I can't remember. My brain's still hazy from hosting that ghost. Do you know anything that might get us back on Tract's trail? I can tell you that those cryptic instructions on how to fix the farm base didn't come from Inspector Vague. That was Tract. You mean it wasn't our boss, but the ghost of our boss's former boss's 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 boss who Sue lost? That boss? All I heard was boss. But why? I can't remember. Remember? And I definitely can't count back that many bosses. Tract took you to Loch Ness, Atlantis, Stonehenge, El Dorado. That's right, he wanted to crack a list of inconclusive cases, but we kept coming upon cleared out cryptid layers. Oh, and we collected clues. We'd put them all in this bag. What bag? Oh, I can't recall what Tract did with all the clues. My memory just jumps back to the farm base. Well, that's the last place you were before Tract took over. Yes, but there's something else. Cryptids on the move. Bigfoot? Loose? Bigfoot loose! Or Bigfoot's loose! An army of big feet! They're gathering to destroy the normal-sized shoe industry. The shoeless world will be rife with bunions and blisters. None of us wear shoes. And my dogs are barking, so let's go stop Tract in his tracks. I agree! With the last part, we can't let this ghost gallivant the globe. But we're a mess. I'm just a rookie that everyone second guesses. There's a week of training spent warning agents not to imitate the Badgers who blow up everything. We haven't blown up anything. Today, Cilantro, you were tricked pretty easily by our enemy. Trust me, I'll suspect everyone is secretly possessed by a maniacal ghost from now on. And Monocle, I don't actually know the real you very well. You seem nice. Ooh, I know. She's the only one who saw everything our enemy did, but can't remember any of it. Quite frustrating. Thanks, guys. We are pretty flawed individually, but Suit's strength is in its teams. That's what the T stands for. And now the best way this team can work together is to split up. Huh? No, what? Let's go. Go where? In different directions. You're just as helpful as Inspector Vague. Okay, then. Monocle, get back to Suit HQ and fix the mainframe. No problem. I sorted every circuit in that CPU by hand. We'll go see the Mystic at the Seance Factory. Miss Stick or Mrs. Tick? Whichever speaks with spirits. They'll know how to find Tract. And I'll get your vest online so he won't wipe you out the next time. I had big doubts about the big feet, but there is some sort of cryptid connection, and I know just the conspiracy expert to talk to. Russell D. Russett. That tuber is my second favorite streamer. Did you know he was right about an alien invasion one time? Yes, I was there! Oh, he didn't mention you. He thought I was one of the aliens. Hey, taxi! You calling me a taxi? No, I'm calling us a taxi. You ain't a taxi, this is a taxi. Yes, that's why we're here. If you're already here, what do you need a taxi for? We're trying to get to the city. Why didn't you say so? Hop in. Finally, we can leave this accursed place and this confounding conversation. Let's reconnect when our vests work again. Vests, right. I'm going to the city, too. Pop. But what about me? I guess it's my fault Tract could steal the UFO. I could try to get it back. Zip. You find out why my house is haunted. Yipe. Sure, yes. Investigating this haunting could build experience for our next encounter with Tract. Yup, this is definitely my decision and nobody else's. Let it go, you loquacious little lamb. And once that is in place, the path should be illuminated. What does that even mean? I'm not actually sure. C-Orb and D-Orb were always so helpful with these technical conundrums. Maybe C-Ube could pitch in. Of course C-Ube can pitch in. Beep! I didn't mean with a pitchfork. This isn't the farm. Stop! Chunked. Ah! Now it's nice and warm. If Monocle were here, then this would be as easy as ABC. U-B-E. I see. I need a fire extinguisher. Now this is a proper weenie roast. You're welcome. Well done, See-You, but I have something even more important for you. This vital picture is missing its color. Suit needs someone to fill it in. Can you do it, See-You? You just follow the numbers. Beep. Yes. That should keep him busy for a while. Chapter 11. Squawk! Talk about a close encounter of the bird kind. It's a bit trickier to pilot a UFO than it was to control Monocle or her workstation, but it's so much roomier. Plus snacks. Blech! Either these pretzels are stale or I left my taste buds back in my body. Where to next? Let's check the baggie of clues. Oh no! I left it with Monocle! Good thing we scanned it all into the farm-based computer before hitting up the haunted house. If only those irritating agents hadn't chased me out. Now I might never find out if ghosts exist. But you're a ghost. Oh yeah, check. But I still need the next piece of the puzzle. Perhaps I'll find it at the one place I know those agents can't follow me. Well, any luck finding the ghost of G.I. Tract? I sense he has left this earthly plane. He left the UFO for a plane? No, that's not. Of course. How many vehicles do you and I go through on a mission? A super sleuth like Tract must go through them faster than a box of tissues at an onion chopping contest. What I mean is, right, so he'll soon ditch that plane for the next mode of transport. Come on, Marcia. Sigh, what else is on? Click. Mrs. Tick is watching a baseball game. Meanwhile, pretty far from any earthly planes, I never had the opportunity to explore the moon when I was alive. But back then, my body did have that annoying need to breathe oxygen. Now, to finally determine the moon's greatest mystery, what type of cheese is it made of? What? It's not cheese at all. Just rocks and dirt. Great. Well, a mystery solved is a mystery solved. Actually, the astronauts figured out the moon's not made of cheese ages ago. No! Yet another mystery has slipped through my fingers. Here's a mystery. How'd I get on this junk mail list? I'm no mere man on the moon. I'm the maestronaut. An invitation! That must be what all the other pieces make. To the man in the moon, you are cryptocordially invited to CryptidoCon. And this isn't for the man on the moon. It's for the mysterious face that appears on the moon's surface. The man in the moon. Well, good luck talking to him. There's no sound in space. Well, then, how are we? I'm really good at reading lips. Was there a letter inside of this? I told you, it was junk. I tossed it, but you kept the envelope. I reused them. No office supply stores up here. What is CryptidoCon? That must be my ultimate mystery. I haven't caught a cryptid yet, but I might get answers from the legend that lurks deep in the dank, dark woods of Appalachia. Hey, could I get a lift? The moon has a big ant problem. Sorry, I can't have a lot of little ants gumming up gears in my UFO. You misunderstood. I mean big ant problem. Those are the giant ants from Investigators Book 4, Ants in Our Pants. Giant lunar ants? That's one mystery I don't want to solve. I'm the General Inspector, not the General Insector. Monocle, where have you been? Well, a summary of pages 1 to 124 later. I wondered what possessed you to abandon your post. Turns out it was G.I. Tract. Literally. He must have gotten into S.U.I.T's head too. That square's been sabotaging us every chance he gets. This looks worse than I expected. If only I knew exactly what S.U.I.T did here. General Inspector, did I do a good job? Right, S.U.I.T, I am G.I. Tract. You did such a good job, I need you to do it again. But in reverse. S.U.I.T, undo? Yes, that! Somewhere in the weird woods of West Virginia. I'll find the final freak of folklore somewhere in this forest. Mothman, there you are! Wait, you're not the Mothman. Mothman? Yes, I am. I covered in moth, because he's talking like this. Oh, you're covered in moss. You're a moss man. That's what I said, Mothman. Don't make fun. I have a lisp. I'm sort of sensitive about it. Sorry, I'm looking for the other Mothman. Did somebody say Moose Man? No, Moose Man. You looking for me? No, John Wilkes Booth Man. A dead end. Must I haunt this world forever, having never found the cryptids or the CryptidoCon? It thinks, huh? They won't let Moothman, John Wilkes Boothman, or me know where it is either. They say we're not real cryptids. We just dress like them. The location! That's it! I may not know what CryptidoCon is yet, but I can find it with all the clues. I'll use the farm-based computer to put the scanned pieces together. Chapter 12. After many, many hours of unsuccessful ghost hunting. I don't think your house is actually haunted. It's just old. The tourists say that too. It's a lousy attraction because nothing happens when I open the doors to the public. But locked in alone, the ghosts whoosh and hiss. It makes me faint. I should just sell this place, but I can't bear to let go. I do hear a hissing. Hiss. Here's the problem, a gas leak. And could this be Monocle's missing bag of clues? Twist. Nope, just a bag of nothing. There they are. The gas must have been blowing the clues to the ceiling. If only I had Vest to analyze them. Except Monocle doesn't have the suit mainframe backup. But wait, Tract had her fixing up the farm base, so he could analyze clues. That's how I'll find that ghost. You find a ghost? Then my house is haunted. No, it's just a gas leak. Get out, go on vacation, call the gas company. I knew I forgot to change the batteries on my carbon monoxide detector. What's up, tubers? This is your boy, Russell D. Russick, coming at you with a Conspiracy Connoisseur exclusive. An interview with an alien. Knock knock? I knew you'd return like a rush sequel to a summer blockbuster, so tell us, alien, what do you know about ants on the moon? I'm not an alien, I'm a chameleon. Oh, give me that. Russell, I never thought I'd say this. Need your help. You're an, expert on unexplained phenomena. What do you know about cryptids? Ha! What don't I know? Check out the collection. Photos of Bigfoot, Nessie, even some jackalopes and chupacabra, all photographed in their natural habitats. Cryptids in their natural habitats, which they've all abandoned? Russell, have you ever seen any of them together? No way. Cryptids are shy, solitary creatures. All they want is privacy. Gives them more time for their passions, like carefully pinning up pictures and tying pretty red string. It really ties the room together. I got it out to be the backdrop for our video interview. What interview? Do you just stand by your door with a camera rolling, waiting for someone to show up? No, I saw your UFO flying overhead an hour ago. UFO? That ghost moved back to the farm base. I gotta go. A ghost, alien. This changes everything. Cilantro! I found Tract's clues. Zeb, you did? I'm gonna analyze them at the farm base. Wait, Tract, he's... Dang it, Zeb. You could have asked the boss not to leave me in the dust. Elsewhere, where there are older and fouler things than dust in the deep places of the world. Skunk Ape, it's been ages. Sasquatch, how are you doing it, cousin? Keeping it blurry? You know it. And you're keeping it stinky, I see. Smell. Doing what we can to keep the people away. Well, there's no need to worry about that now. We're getting close. Is that what I think it is? It is. And this batch is dangerous. Zeb! Tract is flying off in my UFO again? He was just here! Scarecrow, where's Tract going? Oh, good. More agents. What do you mean, more agents? Well, for a long time, nobody but Monocle had been coming back and forth, but she never stopped to chat. And then there was this ghost. I tried to scare him away, but honestly, he scared me more than I scared him. And then, Monocle, ghost, got it now, thanks. We can piece together this puzzle inside. None of this was on when I was last here. Tract got Monocle to fix up a lot more than I expected. This is where I found the skeleton. Tract was trapped in here until he starved. Same. Ah! How long have you been here? Just long enough to make the popcorn. But how? There's a microwave. No, how did you get here? Ah, happy to explain. You see, Mrs. Tick told us Tract was on a plane. No, that he wasn't on a plane. Oh, right, so we figured he must be on a train. We booked reasonable accommodations on the Rural Express, and soon found ourselves in an endless field of grain, with no sign of Tract or clues. Boot. Then we thought, tractor clues. That looks familiar. Rummage, rummage. Aha! He switched back to the UFO. This proves that our theory that Tract was changing vehicles to throw us off his trail was correct. Confound it, looks like this game of cat and mouse will go into overtime. Well, I say we take a time out for lunch. Oh, finally, some living agents of S.U.I.T. Yes, let's see if this farm base has a farm-to-table menu. You must have been precisely 3 minutes behind us, judging by how long it took to microwave this popcorn. I guess that makes sense. Everyone, you gotta see this. Check it out. A working computer. Well done. I miss technology so much. It's the little things. Or the big things in this hunk of machinery's case. Sure, but that's not all. Tract has already been analyzing the clues here. Click. That's why Monocle could only remember the farm base from her possession. She and Tract have been coming back here this entire time. But what in the digital dickens is a cryptidocon? Cryptidocon. Like DEFCON? DEFCON, short for a defense condition, a ranked system of preparation against a major attack. You know, DEFCON yellow, DEFCON red, DEFCON periwinkle. How do you know that? Bongo, we're secret agents. Why don't you know that? I think it sounds like a robot, or a book. That's the Cryptonomicon. But Marcia might be onto something. Cryptids are shy, solitary creatures. All they want is privacy. Cryptidocon could be some sort of ultimate cryptid defense measure. Yes, a big robot. Just like I said. Something to keep them secret, keep them safe. And if this were complete, it would tell us where it is. The computer can't determine the final piece of the puzzle. I wouldn't want it to anyway. It's up to me to solve the ultimate mystery that will put this old sleuth's soul to rest. And before those agents catch up. Unfinished business. That's why he tracked doing this. He disabled S.U.I.T so that nobody else could solve any mysteries. And this is Track's new ultimate mystery. But if he uncovers some secret cryptid defense system, it might make them set it off. They would destroy the planet so that nobody ever bothers them ever again. He's going to the Himalayas. I'll just have to get this last piece myself. There's only one more cryptid I can think of. The abominable snowman. Chapter 13. Yeti, I've found you. The last on my list. Now tell me the meaning of all your puzzles. Huh? A ghost? I gotta get out of here. Rip. No, the final clue. Gotcha. The temperature is sub-zero out here. Why did he have a cooler? We'll never beat him to the Himalayas. This is all our fault from getting banned from the trains. I don't think a train could make it anyway. There's a sea in the way. See? And look at these arrows going all over the globe. Are they all converging on the North Pole? The North Pole? That's hardly an unsolved mystery. We know what's there. Santa's workshop. There's a small line here that looks incomplete. If I draw the rest of it like this, they lead into the center of the Earth? But how? It's just dirt and a hot molten core. Not necessarily. There are rumors of long-hidden ancient caves that go all the way down, filled with prehistoric plants that thrive on the lava heat. What are you doing? I don't remember us talking about that, but it's something I would say. Get out of my head! Prehistoric cave plants, or pineapples. But how do we get there? Unless I'm mistaken, there isn't actually a hole this size in the top of the planet. That's true. I would have seen it from space. We need to get to a pier. But all your peers are already here. Just follow us. The final piece. This is an invitation to the center of the planet. The Earth is hollow. Yeti tracks. Yes, quite distinct from Sasquatch prints, Bigfoot prints, medium footprints. And I bet that cave goes very deep. Stop following me, ghost! Youch! My old insubstantial form did have some substantial benefits. You won't have to be afraid. I won't haunt you for long. No, I don't know if you're allowed to follow me. Allowed? Chapter 14. Beanpole. Where's the nearest doc? What kind do you need? A podiatrist? Psychiatrist? Allergist? Anesthesiologist? Not a doc. A doc! I don't follow. Not a doctor. A doc for boats. Marcia's holding the speech bubble. Oh, follow that seagull. Do these vests work yet? We're gonna need them soon. It's a good thing my workstation runs on its own network. Diagnostic scan says communications are almost restored, which only leaves the rest of it. And I tore out that one from there, and this one from here, and... Monocle, are you there? I'm trying! This Arctic cave is like none I've ever seen. These prehistoric flowers were thought to be extinct. Stinkaroonie! Wait, no, that stench isn't from the flowers. It's the smell of the enigmatic skunk ape. He came this way too, and just in time for a bath. No more need to follow my nose. Splash. Monocle, answer me. We need you. Boop. Drat. We're almost there. Hey, I've had it with you weirdos following me. You ain't got nothing better to do but chase a bird for 3 pages? This ends here. Oh, we were just trying to get to the dock there, so if you'll let us bite, but it's an emergency. See, no! Gosh, you're much larger up close. Almost there. That should do it. All right, Seub. Hold on to your bolts. System restored. General Inspector, I think we're back in business. Yes! Attention suit agents. All vests are go. Repeat, all vests are go. We weren't chasing after you. We just wanted to get to a dock. And I'm telling you, I never went to medical school. Beep. Finally, back online. Beep. Squawk. Now the Navy's on my tail feathers too. I'm out of here. Whoosh. The submarine is shipshape once again. All aboard for Bora Bora. Good work, Monocle. You did it. Beep. I helped the General Inspector. And I'm glad you finally recognize I'm in charge, not that dusty old ghost. Monocle is the General Inspector. Ha! Well, she'll need a few promotions to reach my rank. Monocle is the General Inspector. He thinks I'm still possessed by GI Tract. You better play along. Right. You're the head of S.U.I.T. Ha! You've been demoted. Blub, 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 blub. The S.U.I.T network is fixed. Everything good out there? We're heading to the center of the Earth, via Bora Bora, a route that Bongo and I discovered. This is unbelievable. On my way. I just remembered something very important, but don't wait for me. I'll catch up to you. Come on, S.U.I.T. This mission isn't over. It isn't? No, we've both had Tract inside our heads for too long. I'm coming for you, Tract. This just got personal. From Chapter 15. Another day lounging and longing for my Maureen to return. Better than buzzing around all day. Squawk! Carrot, you're back online. Carrot stands for computerized assistant, repeating random oral terms. Whoosh! I pee! You pee? Big deal. Everybody pees. Even a bee like me. He means me, Inspector Pacific. Bongo, Marcia, you finally returned Submarine to me. Yes and no. We have to borrow it a little while longer so we can stop an army of Bigfoots from destroying the world's supply of normal-sized shoes. That's not what we're doing. Huh. Well, I'm breezy. Just fill her up when you do bring her back. Hey, Bee, that prehistoric cavern where you found the punch of pollen, how far down does it go? Oh gosh, as far as we could tell, it goes all the way down, to the center of the Earth. We knew it! But can we get there underwater? Oh sure, just make 3 laps around these islets, then make a right and go directly under the waterfall. You can't miss it. Here we go, chasing waterfalls again. Zeb, do you know what was found in these caves last time we were here? No, I'm still catching up. Fortunately, most of the answers to a soup pop quiz are GI to know, the same way I passed my driver's exam. Let's just say you can thank us every time you're not in the mood for pineapple. You battled a giant pineapple monster? No wonder you think Bigfoot stealing all the world's shoes sounds plausible. Gulp. Looks like we found our way down. And I do mean way down. If the signs danger, go back and turn around weren't obvious enough. Everyone in the sub, keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle. This is what we came for. Brace yourselves. I'm hugging as tight as I can. I said brace yourself, not embrace yourself. I know. I just really need a hug. I'm scared. Whoa! Now leaving the Earth's crust. Next stop, Mantle. Did anyone notice if gravity decided to clock out for the day? I think I might have noticed, yes. Why did I eat so much on that train? Hiccup. I think I see GI Tract out there. Can ghosts even swim? I don't know. This isn't the quiz. I know. It's just I only met one ghost. Swimming didn't come up. Come up? Or go down? Head sideways? I don't care. Just somebody pick a direction and stick with it. Did everyone see that sign? Cryptidocon this way. Welcome cryptids. Now leaving the Earth's mantle. Stop. Next stop, core. I thought Cryptidocon sounded like a weapon, or a monster, or a robot, or a book. Those banners make me think Cryptidocon is something else entirely. Zip! Sploosh! Ploof! Roof! Yes, I concur. Looks like gravity's back. Chapter 16. This is it. The center of the Earth. Did we make it in time? Tract! Agents of S.U.I.T, I won't let you scoop my mystery again. I was supposed to solve the mystery of alien life. It would have let me move on. But you took that from me. Do you want me to apologize for doing my job? No, I'm glad the organization I founded didn't turn out to be a bunch of slouches. But take a day off, would ya? I'm not sharing the credit on this one. You won't solve the ultimate mystery before me. Are you sure about that? Oh, I see your very exciting spy technology is functioning again. A bust duster? Really? Ha! You won't bust this ghost before I bust through these doors. Oof! I spent an entire life as a solid man. Why can't I get used to it now? What are we waiting for? Grab him! This is it. Finally! The ultimate mystery. After revealing this to the world, I can rest. What in the center of the world is this? It's a cryptid convention. Meet the Dover Demon. Photos $10. It's some sort of comic convention, or flea market, or Renaissance fair. Is this the cryptid conspiracy? Where's the planning, the scheming? Where's the super weapon? Excuse me, Loch Ness Monster? Tap tap. Excuse you is right. She is not a monster. You won't find anyone nicer than Nessie. Ha ha ha! Sam old blunt Bigfoot after all these years. They should call you Sassy Squatch. Yes, I'm Nessie. Hi, and which cryptid are you? The Punxsutawney Purple Sheep? Oh, just Zeb. Since you're being so friendly, I'll just ask, are you all here to activate some sort of doomsday device to destroy the Earth? What? Why would we want to blow up the Earth? We live on the Earth.
Earth's my favorite planet.
What is going on here? Oh, a ghost! I had no idea ghosts were real. Welcome. I had my doubts that you were real up until 10 seconds ago. That's okay, we believe in ourselves, and most of us didn't know about each other for a very long time. But now with all the TV specials, the social media, I should be getting residuals from all these Bigfoot hunter shows. And this and that, we all start to realize there are a lot of us out there. Hi, I'm Mothman. No relation to Mossman or Mooseman. So, you all moved to the center of the planet? No, this is just a centralized location most convenient for us. We do come from all over, you know. We just want to have a little get-together. The Cryptid Convention, or Cryptidocon for short. A cryptid convention? Not a cryptid conspiracy? But the statues. It all seems like it's been here forever. Oh, the Jersey Devil is quite the sculptor. He got carried away. Can you blame him? I guess Russell was right about the hobbies. But how did you find this place? How did you all know the Earth was hollow? The Michigan Dogman, no relation to the Dogman comics by Dave Pilkey, found a river leading here when he took a wrong turn on vacation. He designed the invitations, too. Graphic design is my passion, he says, in the ever so infamous papyrus font. Dogman! I've read all your comics! Pat pat. Sorry, nope, different Dogman. I get that all the time. Lots of people have the same name. Did you know there was a famous Bigfoot researcher named John Green? Different guy. Different guy than who? You haven't actually read what's on the cover, have you? Fourth wall break. There's another Chris Hastings who writes cookbooks too. And don't get me started on all the Pat Lewises out there. Grab some food and I'll show you around. Everyone brought something. Just watch out for Stink Ape Spicy Chili. It's dangerous. It's Skunk Ape! There are panel discussions. Will the real missing link between ape and man raise their hand? And speaking of missing links, Link from The Legend of Zelda is here. Live demonstrations. So always read the fine print if you are selling your voice for a pair of legs. Ariel from The Little Mermaid. And of course, plenty of merch tables. Chupacabra brand goat milk. Why is it all strawberry? Chapter 17. Almost there. Zoom! How are you doing back there, S.U.I.T? Now I know what it's like to be a ball. Clang! Wham! Beep! A pinball! Bang! And so this was the ultimate mystery. No evil plot, or super weapon, or plan for world domination, but the clues still led me here to discover the true nature of Cryptidocon. The where, the who, like the music band, and the why. It's a little anticlimactic, but I finally solved a mystery so big I can move on from this plane. Plane? We're miles from the nearest airport. Not that kind of plane. Here we go! Shouldn't there be an angelic light or something? No? Nothing? I'm still here. But why? It doesn't make sense. There must be something left for me to discover, to solve. Crash. There must be more clues here, more suspects, more mystery. You, what crimes have you committed? What secrets do you hide?
That ghastly spirit is ruining everything.
Trapped, calm down. Your mission is over. Come back to suit with us. Even if we make him see reason, what do we do with him? Throw him in jail? No punishment could be worse than an eternity as a ghost with no more mysteries to solve. It would be too lonely. No mission, no friends. Any I had are long gone now. Hello again, General Inspector. Oh, Agent Monocle. I suppose you want your revenge then? Kick a ghost while he's down? Well, you've earned it. I tricked you into helping me, and I drove your body around like a stolen hot rod. I wanted to help you. I would have helped you, but you wouldn't listen to me. So hear me now, because I'm here for S.U.I.T. Beep! S.U.I.T? The completely useless. S.U.I.T is not completely useless, and I know you know that. S.U.I.T has been very useful. He stayed by my side even after I bought the farm and that broom closet. Your unfinished business isn't solving some ultimate mystery. It's saying goodbye to your friend. You're right. I never got to say goodbye to anyone. I know. We shared a mind for a bit, remember? Thank you, Monocle. S.U.I.T, my friend. Beep! Hello! How do you say goodbye to a spirit? I don't know. You can't. They've already ghosted you. Ha 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 ha. Beep! I don't get it. Farewell, S.U.I.T. It's happening! But I don't know. There's got to be another mystery or two for me to solve somewhere. I think there is, actually. The biggest mystery of all. What happens to us after death? That is, after turning into a ghost. What's waiting for us up there? Yes, yes! None of us truly know, and there's only one way to find out. But I should probably wait until I apologize to everybody back at S.U.I.T, right? It's fine, really? Okay, but do I have everything I need? Wallet? Keys? What's the matter, Tract? Cold feet? He doesn't even have feet, but I might have left the gas on. The gas, like the haunted house. Let it go, you loquacious little lamb. There's no mystery here. Let it go. Let go. You've got to let go, Tract. This whole case, everyone has been telling me to let it go, but what I've learned to let go of are my feelings of inadequacy. Before I can prove to everyone else I have what it takes to be an agent of S.U.I.T, I have to prove it myself. And to do that, I have to let go of my insecurities. You accidentally locked yourself in that closet, and in a perpetual need to make up for that blunder, you've locked your soul to this plane. The plane is over there. Not that kind of plane. Let go of what's holding you back, Tract. I've come too far to backtrack. Yes, you were also right. Monocle's right, Cilantro's right, Zeb's right. We were probably right about something along the way, too. And I've been so wrong. My mission here was over long ago. Time for the next adventure. Time to let go. Blip. Is anybody going to help clean up the huge mess your friend made? Of course! Sproing! We just witnessed a man cross over and you want us to mop? Life goes on. Agents of S.U.I.T, I'd like to introduce you to my son, Embry Emberson. If Mothman is your dad, that must make you Moth Boy. So you're all investigators? Well, some agents are more so than others, but yes. Are you going to tell the whole world about us now? Not at all. There are some mysteries that should remain, well, a mystery. We have methods for keeping things secret. Well, that sounds vague. Oh, we've got an entire department for vague. Actually, that department could use a liaison to the cryptid community. Embry, you've been looking for an extracurricular activity to beef up your college applications. Really? Can I? It sounds perfect. Then it's settled. Working together will be the best way S.U.I.T can keep all the cryptids safe. And so the day was saved once again. Wait! Mango and Brash! I completely forgot! Click. Raise the pit! I want to see the bones of those investigators. What? You're supposed to come this supper! Did you honestly think we couldn't face a few fellow gators? We don't need very exciting spy technology to make friends. So they did become friends after all. Good for them. However, now we've got very exciting sign technology. Strike. Unfair working conditions. Blowfish is all wet. Mango and Brash open our eyes to our terrible working conditions. We're going on strike. Strike, strike, strike. On strike, heck no. Say no to Blowfish. We're fed up with being fed anyone you have a mild disagreement with. I'm tired of that too. Can I get in on this action? Unfair. Wait! Henchmen can't unionize. I got to get out of here. Go fish. Your plans are all puffed up. Plop. Humph. Epilogue. Later. We have all faced great adversity, but in the face of such terrible times, what did we miss? I got my first official vest. It's not a full vest. Click. All it has are training wheels. Spring! I remember when I got my first vest with training wheels. Shh! And so it is time to finally correct a long-lasting wrong at S.U.I.T. We don't need this photo of G.I. Tract up here anymore. Clunk! S.U.I.T.'s founder and first general inspector is deserving of a greater immortalization. G.I. Tract is no longer missing in action, but now really deep undercover, on an indefinite investigation into the great unknown. Clap, 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 clap. Well, Zeb, I guess it's back to the simulator after this. Gee, I don't know. Careful, you might conjure up G.I. to nose ghost. Ha ha! So, what's next for everyone? I'm taking a long break from fixing anything S.U.I.T. related. I'm going on vacation. Us two, a toast to a lovely vacation. Weren't you two just on vacation? Oh, Mango, let it go. Ha 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 ha! I don't get it. The end. Agents of S.U.I.T. presents How to Draw Bigfoot. 1. Find a Bigfoot to model for you. This might take a while. They're notoriously shy. 2. Start by drawing the basic shapes that make up the body and head. Draw what you see. 3. Next, add the details. Try to capture that distinct twinkle in Bigfoot's eye, and the way his mouth curls ever so slightly. 4. Just add some color, and voila! A perfect Bigfoot! Well done! Beep! Keep your eye, or eyes, focused for more Agents of S.U.I.T adventures coming soon. Visit investigatorsbooks.com for more. And that is the end of part 2 of my read aloud. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to share this video with your friends and family members, and don't forget to have a wonderful rest of your day.